welcome back to TSS Tribe. Today, we have the absolute privilege of welcoming a remarkable individual whose journey is an inspiring testament to unwavering dedication and heartfelt service. Joining us on the Lavender couch is none other than the people's bishop himself, Bishop Kevin Foreman! Thank you for the culture.
Amazing.
Right?
No.
Y'all give it up for Bishop Foreman. Come on.
Bishop,
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Please.
Bishop.
Thank you so much. Look at this. I love it.
I'm mad that y'all use the thug pose.
No,
How y'all gonna have me out here looking like a thug?
why you pose like that? We love it. We love it. So, Bishop Foreman, you've been described as the people's bishop.
Yes.
What inspired you to take on this role and how you approach shepherding your flock?
Well, you know what? Because I love people, and you can like crowds and not love people.
True.
And so for me, it's about the results that people get in their lives. And so I love to see people grow, love to see people's lives change, people's lives impacted. And so for me, it's all about making sure that people get what they need. So
And that's why you're the people's bishop.
that's why.
There you have it. There it is.
There it is.
So you're
The thug people's bishop.
The thug people's the thug bishop.
Right.
For the people.
Right.
Hey,
Exactly.
what is it good for? Everything when you're working for the kingdom.
Right.
So listen, your journey has taken you from humble beginnings in Orange Mound to becoming an influential pastor. What was the moment of realization that led you on this path?
You know what? I was so born in Denver, raised in Memphis.
Okay.
Orange Mountain, the South Side.
South side.
It's the South
Thus
Side.
the picture, y'all.
Right. You know, it's in me. It's in me. You got to have a teaspoon of hood.
Yes.
You got to have a teaspoon. Got to have a teaspoon.
Just a
At least
teaspoon. Yes.
But, you know, I knew the joke of my family is that I came out of my mother's womb with a Bible and a briefcase.
Wow.
I was in the
One of
business.
them.
I was in
Yes.
the business. I was in the ministry early on. I just knew that there was something different about me.
Wow.
And so you grow up in that environment that is shaped. It's the inner city.
Yes.
It's shaped. You've got all of the influences, drugs, and not seeing great examples, and crime, and all of that. I was just determined that my life was going to be something different.
Love it.
And God made it something different. And so this whole journey has been God's plan.
I love it. When it's his plan, come on.
You already know.
Can't go wrong.
You already know.
So as the founder of Harvest Bible College and the driving force behind Fit Harvest, can you share the story behind how these initiatives came to be?
Well, you know what? So we've got Harvest Church where we've got our Denver location. We're expanding into Atlanta. Super excited about that. Then our online influence, which is just amazing to see how it's grown. This year alone, over 2,100 people have given their lives to the Lord.
That's
just this year,
amazing. Come
which is
on,
incredible.
y'all. You can
That's
clap.
incredible.
Yes,
That's incredible.
That is.
And so we've got Harvest Bible College that we started out of my desire to really pour into people, see people train, see people develop. You know, when you know better, you can do better.
That's what they say.
It's just that simple.
It's so true.
And so we got Harvest Bible College. And then I'm going to keep it 100. I used to be what I call Big Juicy. And
Come on now.
Big Juicy. So I've lost 120 pounds. But let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
You just be doing yourself.
I
in
do.
The thug, big
The
juicy.
thug, but you know what? Because I had to find something to. I said I don't want to be a preacher who, after you preach two messages, you got to fall out. You out of energy. You tired. You got to lay down for 4-5 hours after
Stop
church.
it. Huffing and
I said,
puffing.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So I don't want that to be my life. And so I went to the doctor one time. We were in a 21-day Daniel fast. She said,
Ooh.
if you don't change your lifestyle, your eating, she said, you are going to be pre-diabetic. I said, well, we ain't doing that over here.
No.
So I
That'll
made the
do it.
changes immediately, and I lost the first 75 pounds in 3 months.
Are you serious? What did you change that you think was like that was the key to it?
You know what? I stopped eating late, stopped eating fast food. You know, I was the guy that have a big platter at 10:30 because my schedule. I'm traveling all the time,
Yes.
working all the time, ministry all the time. So with that, I just made those changes and saw that change. So I've
So
got
do you go to sleep hungry with your stomach
No,
growling?
not at all.
So
no.
I don't understand that, y'all. Because when I finish working late at night, what do you do? What do
Drink
you
some
eat?
water. Have your water sandwich.
A water sandwich.
Yeah, that's what
I like that.
You better figure it out. You got to do what you got to do.
Okay, Bishop.
But that's why I said Big Juicy, because I refused to go back.
Oh,
That was my
I love
exodus.
it. Oh. Come on. Thank you, Lord.
And when you know where you don't want to go back to,
Yes.
you do what you have to do to stop.
It's so
going.
true.
Yeah.
So your commitment to giving back to the community, Bishop,
Oh, I love it.
is evident through the Harvest Foundation.
Yes.
Tell us about your foundation.
So, I believe that the ministry should really impact the community. And so far, we've given over $611,000 to missions,
Wow.
domestic and abroad. We give away backpacks, school supplies,
That's
over
amazing.
250,000 articles of clothing that we've given away to people that were in need. I just think that we're blessed to be a blessing. And
Yes.
so if you got it, it's your responsibility to be a river, not
Yes.
a reservoir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you got to clear it out and make room for him to bless you with more.
Absolutely.
So you share.
Absolutely.
I love sharing. Sharing is fair, right?
Absolutely.
I love
Absolutely.
it. So with a passion for mentorship and coaching, you've invested your time in guiding others in various aspects of life. Could you share a memorable experience where you've seen someone's life transformed through your membership?
Well, you know what?
Your mentorship.
Right. There's so many. I think of one gentleman comes to mind. He got out of prison a few years ago. He's actually a pastor, and he's part of our Harvest Leadership Network, where we pastor pastors, we mentor pastors, and not just pastors, business owners, leaders, entrepreneurs. And make a long story short, took him on our journey. He just celebrated his business doing over $7 million.
Are you serious?
And
Congratulations.
he's hiring people. Exactly.
Chang, chang.
Exactly. I mean, there's so many stories, though. I mean, that's one, but there's so many stories about people who didn't commit suicide, people
Yes.
who didn't give
Powerful.
up on themselves. And so for me, every day, it's got to be something fresh, a new testimony where lives are being changed, lives are being impacted.
Yes, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So being recognized as one of Colorado's most influential African Americans.
Now, it's only 4 of us there.
It's only 4 of y'all.
So I'm one of the 4.
The one we see on the slope coming down, that's it right there. Going skiing, we can see that dot.
Right.
Listen, I love it, I love it. I love it. You've received notable awards. It's all of that you've done is so huge. How have these recognitions impacted your perspective on leadership and community engagement?
Really good point. I think that my assignment is to influence the influencers. So I see
Yes.
every seat, every table that I'm at, it's about making a difference for people that I lead and the people that I don't lead. The city, the community, it should be better because I was born. It should be better because I was there.
I love it.
And so all the awards are just a recognition of the fact that I decided I was going to do something with my life, and God's given me breath, and I owe it to Him to give it back to Him
Yes.
to change the lives of other people.
With that said, we just
Just
gonna
as
move on to the next.
That's it.
Your church,
Yes.
Harvest Church,
Yes.
come on, has grown and
Yes.
thrived in a region often referred to as a church planter's graveyard.
That's what they call it.
That's what they call it.
That's what they call it.
Could you share the challenges you faced and the strategies you've employed to create such a vibrant and diverse congregation? How did you do it?
You know what? God.
What?
I mean.
Won't he do it?
Won't he?
Yes, he will. You better come on.
He had to.
I heard that voice.
He
come
had
through.
to. You felt it? You
Yes.
felt that?
Won't he?
That's that Pentecostal.
Yes.
It's
You
coming out.
better come on, Jesus.
We had to. God had to do it. We knew when we started, Denver's 4% African American,
Wow.
46 out of 50 for lowest church attendance in the nation.
Oh, wow.
So we knew we were going to have to do something different. We knew we were going to have to innovate. And so God literally did that. And we've seen lives transformed in an amazing way. And to watch it thrive, to watch it grow, black, white, tall, short, unchurched,
Yes.
de-church, real hair, fake hair,
Stop
whatever.
it. Short hair, don't
Everybody,
count.
no hair, bald head, faded out, whatever.
Yes.
It's just amazing. We call it like the United Nations of Church. 'Cause
I
there is no
love it.
avatar for Harvest. It's everybody.
There's no avatar. It's for everybody.
It's everybody.
That's a line
It's
for you.
everybody.
You better come on. So from authoring books to serving as a bishop,
Yes.
you've worn many hats throughout your career. What advice would you give to aspiring leaders who want to make a meaningful impact across various spheres, much like you have?
You know what? You got to be relentless. You have to
Yes.
really decide that you are not going to settle. You have to decide that whatever the cost is, you're going to pursue, you're going to advance, you're going to move forward, and you have to expect to take the hits. Success is not for those that can't take hits. It's not
True.
for those that can't be talked about. It's
find
not
it
for those
hard.
that can't be lied about.
True.
It's not for those that can't find themselves constantly reinventing themselves.
Wow.
You got to be like a butterfly that goes into the cocoon, and
Yes.
isolated by itself.
Yes.
But that isolation, when it comes out, it's a whole different creature.
Yes.
And when it comes through that exodus, it's a whole different situation.
You
So
better come on. The keyword today is
it's
exodus.
exodus.
You better come
You
on.
coming out. Seriously.
Coming out.
Seriously.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Absolutely. So, but that's it. You have to make that determination, that decision, and recognize that if God be for you, who
Can't
Dare.
be against you.
Be
They
against
can't. They can't.
No.
So, Bishop, before we go, we
about
have
to go
to play
somewhere. She said,
one
"So,
of our
Bishop."
favorite
Let's go.
games. I called you Bishop.
Let's go.
Come on.
No, but it was
So-
the inflection. So Bishop.
So, Bishop.
Let's go.
We need to play this game.
Let's go.
It's called Are You Smarter Than a Sunday Schooler? You know how we do it.
I love it. Let's go.
Listen, so before we do this, this is our Bible trivia. I'm going to give you a little information, a little
Okay.
insight.
Let's go.
And that's all you get. Are
All
you
right.
ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so here we go. Are you smarter than a Sunday schooler? First question. In the book of Genesis, which two sons of Jacob were responsible for the massacre of Shechem after their sister Dinah, or Dinah, tomato, was violated?
Esau.
Esau. And the answer is?
No.
Oh, don't go to the... There you go. There go to... Bishop.
I want a do-over.
Every pastor that sits there says that. See, we be going into scriptures y'all don't be doing in church. Okay, so here we go.
Where y'all pull this from? Okay.
My God, thank our producer. Okay, next question. According to the book of Judges, which judge of Israel led an army of only 300 men to defeat the Midianites using torches and trumpets?
Gideon.
Come on. Answer is? Yes!
This is from the Bible.
That is from the Bible.
I don't know where that first question was from.
That's the same King James Version. Okay, next question. The question in the book of Job, what were the names of Job's three friends who came to comfort him during his trials, and what were their accusations against him?
Eliphaz and them other two.
Ah! Eliphaz and the crew.
Eliphaz and the crew, and their accusation was that Job had done something wrong. Job had sinned. What did he do wrong?
So let's see the answer, Bishop. And the correct answer is Eliphaz and the
crew.
The crew is Bildad and Zophar. They accused Job of sinning, as you said, come on, Bishop, and bringing his suffering upon himself. Job did it to himself.
That's what they said.
That's what they say?
That's what they said.
Is that the truth?
No, and here's why. Here's how we know. God will take everything and make it work for our good.
Yes.
God had double in mind for Job. So God had to take Job through a process that Job didn't even understand to get to his double. And that's just like folks right now. Sometimes they wonder, why am I going through this? Sometimes God's vision and plan for you is far bigger than you can imagine. So he's got to take you through something that doesn't make sense to you now, but it will later.
Come on. That's Harvest Church.
Come on here.
Come on now. And the next question
Let's
is,
go.
thank you, Bishop. In the book of Acts, which apostle was known for his healing abilities to the extent that even his shadow was believed to have healing powers?
That would be Peter.
Well, let's see. What's the answer? The apostle known for his healing abilities, even through his shadow, was Peter.
Peter.
Woo!
Who, by the way, was a thug.
And Peter was a thug. Come on now. Listen,
Cut
Bishop.
that man's ear.
He was a thug. Oh, Bishop, it's been so great hanging out with you. Thank you
Pleasure's
so
all mine.
much. You are always welcome back here. Our platform is yours. To all of our viewers, God bless you. Thank you for joining us for the culture. Chris!
Sis, you ready?
Yes!
Bishop Foreman, you ready? Scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Because we got so much more exclusive content for you right here on the Sisaundra Show, only on Afro TV. That's Comcast Xfinity Channel 1623. And don't you go nowhere. Don't put that remote down. Stick and stay for more entertainment right here on Afro TV.
Yes! Hello, everyone. If you are at work, at home, y'all drop everything and tune in because it's time for the Sisaundra Show!
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just kidding. Don't y'all get fired. Don't drop everything at work. Listen, speaking of fired, y'all.